Cobb County family asking for your help tonight, folks, after a young man full of life and dreams was found dead under mysterious circumstances.
Devin Washington was 26 years old. Clayton County police say he died after passing out at a car meetup that he was hired to film.
The man's mother. Right now, she's feeling like her son was set up, right?
Well, she tells me that he has never done drugs, and as soon as she heard the word overdose, she knew that something just was not adding up. Devin Washington came here to work with his camera equipment left in an ambulance. His camera equipment and things from his car were stolen, and still nobody can tell police what happened to him.
This SRT Hellcat was his dream car.
He joined his car group. Within 90 days, he's deceased.
February 2nd changed their lives.
Devin was in Monroe, Georgia. He went out there to film content, and that's when the nightmare started.
Clayton County police say they responded to help revive Devin after he passed out. Investigators say unidentified people mentioned a drug might have been sold to Devin that could have been a horse tranquilizer, but no one could guarantee it was sold, and detectives didn't find drugs, needles, or pills on or around Devin.
Because he didn't use drugs.
While police say an autopsy will determine how Devin died, Sharita says this wasn't a simple OD.
It was intentional to be able to try to rob his vehicle and rob his things.
To whoever took her son away unexpectedly,
I would like to see them prosecuted to the fullest extent.
Now, this family wants to make sure that they do everything that they can to try and get justice for Devin. That is why they are offering a $10,000 reward out of their own pockets for any information that could help Clayton County PD try and solve this case and hold anybody accountable if that is needed. Because they suspect that foul play is involved in this case, they are only offering this money to anyone who offers any information that will lead to an arrest.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit y'all another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely wonderful. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Georgia by way of Monroe. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Georgia, everybody outside the great city of Monroe. And also, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And also, before I start this story, I want to send a special condolence out to the family and friends of Mr. Devin Washington, because it's very sad and tragic what happened to this young man. And the only thing this young man was trying to do, just earn an honest living and doing what he loved to do the most, and that's videography and also cybersecurity. Now, recently, 26-year-old Devin Washington was killed in Monroe, Georgia. And the reason why I said that he was killed, because the news said that it was an overdose, but come to find out, it really wasn't an overdose, even though we are still waiting on an autopsy. And now, as you listen to the details of this story, I want you to ask yourself today, was this a setup or was it some kind of strange and weird accident? Me, personally, I think that it was a setup, because not only was he set up, but he was also robbed. Now, the story goes that Devin Washington recently joined his car group.
He joined his car group. Within 90 days, he's deceased.
Just a few months ago, roughly like almost 3 months ago. And unfortunately, he had got a job offer inside of Monroe, Georgia to film a car meet. Now, everything was good for those 26 years of Devin Washington life. And the reason why I'm making it out like that is because to show you all that everything was going good inside this man's life for 26 some years. And then upon him meeting these new group of people, these new group of men, and going to this location, he loses his life mysteriously. Now, that leads one to believe that what? Maybe it's the people in his car group that did something to him, or the person who'd hired him to do the videography work at this car meet.
Devin was in Monroe, Georgia. He went out there to film content.
And now, for those of you who want to know what a car meet is or don't know what a car meet is basically a group of people getting together with their cars, and sometimes they show them off, they have the cars on display, and also sometimes they race the cars, and also they do strange other things with the car, like burnouts, and also make the car spin around and around, whatever they call that mess. But anyway, it's basically just a group of people getting together, showing off their cars, whether they're driving fast or whether they're just sitting there having them on display. And as the story goes, Devin Washington was hired by someone to come and film this event. Now, they never stated who this someone was, but I guarantee you, if you hire somebody to come somewhere, what that's going to mean, family? That means most likely, if a person is hiring you to come to an event and film, they are going to be there them damn selves, right? So what I'm saying is this, family, where is the person that hired Devin Washington to come and film this event? And also, sir, why wasn't you with Devin Washington the whole time? Because he's not from Monroe, Georgia. Now, this area, because I did a little background, a little research, that's what we do over here, Kenny. I had searched and found out that this area that you all see in the background is a very bad part of Monroe, Georgia. Even though some people there says it's in other areas that's bad also, but this area that they filmed this location at happened to be a bad area, says someone who stays in the city, as you all see. Now, why they chose this spot, I don't know. I guess because it's an empty warehouse or whatnot at nighttime, so they needed to space the parking lot. But at the same time, this area is a very bad area. So why would you tell someone who's not even from your city to come and meet you at a bad location where a bunch of people is at that you don't even know? Think about that. To me, that sounds like somebody trying to get you somewhere off to yourself, because most likely Devin Washington was by himself, and that's how they get you. They'll set you up that way. So why would you tell somebody who's not even from your area to come and meet you somewhere, and it happened to be a bad part of town, and then when the mess go down, guess what? We don't hear from the people who hired him. We don't hear from his car group. We don't hear nothing from nobody, because I checked all over the internet, and guess what? Only people are saying something is family and friends, and also the news station. So let me ask you this, family. Do you think Devin Washington was set up by the person who hired him to come film this event, or was he set up by the car group that he recently joined?
He joined his car group within 90 days. He's deceased.
Because you would think that if he joined a car group, guess what? It's going to be some of those guys there with him, right? And also, more importantly, the person that hired him to come film the event, wouldn't that person also be with Devin and also having his eye on Devin? And now, one thing you need to know about these car meetups is that the people that attend these events, guess what? A lot of them have cell phones and they are out recording, as you all see. And this is the same event that took place that night that Devin Washington died. And now, as you all see this video, because this is the actual video of that night, what do you notice, family? You notice a lot of people have cell phone cameras out, more than 3 or 4 people. So quite naturally, if Devin have his camera out, because he has a professional grade camera or whatnot, I think it's a Sony EOS, something like that. It's like $5,000, $10,000. But if you have a lot of people out with cameras and their cell phones and recording, why did nobody capture what exactly happened to Devin? Because you have different angles from different people standing in different places, right? So you mean to tell me that we have a man that can get drugged and then also get robbed and nobody see a damn thing? But the news say
Devin Washington came here to work with his camera equipment left in an ambulance. His camera equipment and things from his car were stolen, and still nobody can tell police what happened to him.
And as you heard the news say, his camera equipment was stolen, and also items off his body, and also items out of his car. Now, if he's there around a group of people, guess what? You may not see somebody stick somebody with a needle, but one thing you will see is what? Somebody stealing a big camera, the same camera that you all see in this picture. So answer this for me, family. How can we have a man who have his camera taken and also items off his body taken and also his car broken in and items out of his car taken? And I'm sure they would have took the car, but guess what though? They could not take the Hellcat because, as you all see, his mom said that Devin had security measures enforced on his car, because you already know people get crazy behind these damn Dodge Hellcats. They will kill you behind these cars. And it's mostly these damn youngsters. Why they do that, I do not know. But you mean to tell me that a person can have his car rummaged and stuff stole out of, and also items stole off his body, and also this big camera stole along with other items, and don't nobody see a damn thing? When the whole time, as you all see once again from this video of that night, it's a parking lot full of people, and a lot of people have their damn cell phones out. So I guarantee you right now today, somebody has footage on camera what took place that night. But as the news say,
He always said family is everything.
The man of the house stepping up to support everyone while paving his own path in cybersecurity and with his passion.
and as you heard his mom Sharita say, and Sharita, once again, I am sorry for your loss. You heard her say that he put family first. So they let you know that this man was a young, good man with a promising future. Never been in trouble with the police. But they want us to believe that this man went all the way to Monroe, Georgia, just to overdose on damn horse tranquilizer. Think about that. Does that make any sense? And also, what the news say,
Investigators say unidentified people mention a drug might have been sold to Devin that could have been a horse tranquilizer, but no one could guarantee it was sold, and detectives didn't find drugs, needles, or pills on or around Devin.
and now as you heard the news say, family, that witnesses came forward and they do not even know who these witnesses are, which is very strange. But they told the police, which I don't even know how they even came up out their ass with that one. They told the police they believe that Devin had taken some horse tranquilizer. Now, why would a man drive way to Monroe, Georgia, who's not even from that area, never did drugs?
Well, she tells me that he has never done drugs.
And that's by his own mom acknowledgement. Why would a man drive way to Monroe, Georgia, and he's supposed to be working because that's the reason why he's there? Why would that man turn around and use a horse tranquilizer and overdose on it if he never did drugs, says his mom? But as they dig deep into the story,
and detectives didn't find drugs, needles, or pills on or around Devin.
Because he didn't use drugs.
and now think about this, family, and answer this for me. If a person happened to inject a horse tranquilizer into them, guess what? Most likely, they're going to use what? A needle, right? But as the news said, the police did not find any needles or any other items like that around Devin. So how in the hell did this man ingest a horse tranquilizer and there's no evidence, no needle, anything around? And why would the witnesses who told the police that, why would they come forward and say that?
Investigators say unidentified people mentioned a drug might have been sold to Devin that could have been a horse tranquilizer, but no one could guarantee it was sold.
See how they automatically try to put it on drugs and make it drug related? So the police can like, oh, okay, it's one of those cases. But clearly, that is not the story. Clearly, something else has taken place. And also, where was the person that Devin was working for? Where was this person at while all this was going on? And also, his car group, where was those guys at? But this goes to show you how some people feel.
Sharita says this wasn't a simple OD.
It was intentional to be able to try to rob his vehicle and rob his things.
And as you heard the mom say, because we letting the mom speak the truth, the mom said that it was intentional. It was a robbery. Of course it was. But I'm just confused as to how do we have all these people out here in this parking lot with cell phones out, but nobody recorded or seen a damn thing. So they want us to believe that 50 to 100 people could be out in the parking lot. Somebody can get their car broken into, items stolen out of, and also that same person can get their professional grade camera stolen, and also items off their body stolen. And you want us to believe that you all did not see a damn thing out there? Clearly, somebody out there seen something. It's a damn shame that the people who hired him and also his group, they would not come forward and say nothing. And once again, I searched all over the internet for any comment that his group or the person who hired him may have left. And I have not found a damn thing.
Now, this family wants to make sure that they do everything that they can to try and get justice for Devin. That is why they are offering a $10,000 reward out of their own pockets.
And as you heard the news say in closing, the family is offering a $10,000 cash reward for information leading to the person that's responsible for the death of Devin or a group of people. Because I guarantee you, it was more than one person. But the family is offering a cash reward. And you all see the information below. So if you have any information, please reach out to the family. And if you can't get in touch with the family, you can contact Clayton County Police Department and lead them with the information to the person that's responsible for the death of Devin Washington, and they will take care of the rest. But I find it very sad and appalling that we have a young man with a bright, promising future whose life was viciously taken away. And the only thing these people can do was call the police and tell the police that Devin Washington overdosed off of a horse tranquilizer. Think about that. And this story right here and stories like this should show you all that these people that you think you're friends or your associates, these people are your enemies. And you just don't even know it. You just can't see the venom in their eyes. But at the same time, let these stories be a lesson to you all. And hopefully, more important than anything, I hope these stories show you all how to avoid certain situations. That's why I do these stories. But once again, to the family and friends of Devin Washington, and most of all to his mom, Sharita, and also to his sister, I am very sad for your loss. But hopefully, my video will help do some justice. And also, hopefully, the news video will help do some justice because Devin Washington deserves better. And once again, I am sorry for your loss. Anyway, if you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. And I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And you all have a great weekend. And thank you all for the love and support. And more than anything, thank you all for taking out the time to listen. And guess what? I'm out.